The 90s was the era of outrageous characters and exaggerated situations, but the following decade saw a distinct change in direction, and a new realism began to appear in sitcom. Characters still had their flaws, but now they found themselves in more naturalistic surroundings.
10 years ago, the big things in British sitcom was the royal family and The Office. It set an agenda that everything had to be very naturalistic and real.
You gonna make that cup of tea, Bob, or what?
The royal family, I think, is probably the most important comedy that I ever watched. It was the first time I'd ever seen on TV a family like mine watching TV. The feeling of my dad in his regular seat, my mum there, one or both of my sisters, me, and then watching almost this sort of mirror image. Not in terms of situation or set, or but like just the dynamics of family.
Dad, stop fiddling with yourself.
I'm not fiddling with myself. Paid a quid for these underpants. Got 50 pence for it stuck up my arse.
I think if it hadn't been for the royal family, I don't know if Gavin and Stacey would exist.
One of the great things about sitcom is we've been able to fit in. We haven't got imprisoned by the form, which you sometimes think American sitcoms have, that they expect a certain level of brightness and a certain level of noise. And I think one of the brilliant things that particularly the BBC has done is experiment with the shape, form and texture of sitcom over the years.